Oh no, I'm gonna turn that off. This is how we're gonna start the episode. Pretty sure I'm live on YouTube. I am backwards as fuck today. All right, there we go. All right, let me bring up YouTube and wait for some people to join. Looks like oh wait, that's just me. It's just me. Well, looks like it's just me and me today. Well, if you're going to listen to this later, oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to stop talking for a second. Boom. Yeah, I had the playback going and it was bothering me. I kept hearing myself talk and I don't really want to. So, okay, I am live. So let me copy that. I'll put it in the Facebook group. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right. Sorry if you get like a close up of my face. Right up in there. Drop that. Did I do it? What's on your mind? Oh no, say something. Let's keep going. Boom. Boom. Okay. All right. Now I'm Gucci. Now I'm going to start talking to myself a little bit. So when people do join, if they join, I'll definitely hear some other people's thoughts and opinions on these things. But today, I've been focusing more on hydration and mindset a lot lately for myself. And actually, I kind of wish someone was here so I know how well YouTube is working out. But you know what? It is what it is. People got shit to do. People got shit to do. At some point, I would love to make this like an accountability thing for all my clients. Maybe do it like privatized in the Facebook group. For anybody who listens that doesn't know, I started a Facebook group of people. It's trying to build like a sense of community. I've talked to some friends about this lately, and community is one of those things that we often overlook when it comes to health and fitness journeys. A lot of people in society these days just kind of want to settle for, honestly, for lack of a better term, mediocrity. And me personally, I have no intention on doing that. So, I think we need to bring other people around us that are going to build us up and make us better rather than people are going to pull us down. And honestly, sometimes that may be friends and family that you've known your entire life who do this to you. So it's a tough call to make, and I would never want to make it for anybody. Honestly, half the time I only want to make it for myself. So I definitely understand, and it's not easy at all. But community can really make a difference when it comes to your health and fitness journey. So I think it's definitely something people need to reconsider. Think about a lot more. Think about the people around them and if they're actually benefiting them or not. Because they may not be. It's the truth. They may not be helping you out. They may just be making things worse. I think, this is just a personal opinion of mine. People may or may not agree. But I believe a lot of people in society these days reflect onto those around them. And I don't think this is a good thing. A lot of people take it the wrong way, especially our loved ones in our life. We're not going to we're going to take it a bit more personally because they love you and you don't want to be offended by them or you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but sometimes you need that. And and honestly, a lot of people need that in society these days. We're the society that we're living in these days is just forming around people we need to cater to. People just can't take ownership. And I don't see it being taught enough, and I think it needs to be. But hey, I'm just a guy talking on the internet. That's it. When it comes to this mindset, though, you got to understand that a lot of other people are going to be jealous of you. That's what, I wrote this note down, so I really want to read it because I like my point here. That's where a good community can come into play if people around you aren't as supportive. So it's really about that support. Like I said, people building you up when you need it the most. And, I know I can always use that. There are a lot of awesome people out there. So, if it doesn't look like a lot of people are going to show up today, there's a hot chance I'm going to wrap it up shorter. Like I think last week's episode was like 45 minutes long. And I would definitely wrap that up a bit quicker. Okay. Definitely want to wrap it up a little bit quicker. I actually realized I have work today. I completely forgot about that, but it's cool. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jill. Huh. Doesn't even say there's another unless, can you hear me? Unless, there's only, yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. It only says there's one person, but I thought that I counted as one person, so I wasn't sure. You can hear it, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure. I need to actually sit down and educate myself a bit more on how to stream live on YouTube. Because I would like to be able to play stuff like that I'm playing on my computer. I don't know if you've tuned into my regular podcast episodes lately, but I've been putting like the United States national anthem in it, and I kind of want to continue to do that. It's I've definitely become more patriotic about this country. So if you haven't been able to tell by my Instagram posts, I'm actually going to be right back. Oh, we got another person. It's lit. Hey, what's up, Steve? I'll be right back. I am sweating my ass off. So. All right. Sorry about that. I thought the same last week. Yeah, I guess I don't. I honestly could have sworn I did count as a person, Jill. I definitely thought I did, but I guess YouTube isn't cool with that. That's their life, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know about how it is over where you guys are at. Yeah, it's like it's been pretty cool here the last few days, and then today it got super humid. That, and I haven't been drinking as much water as I should be, and I was actually just talking before you guys entered the chat about I wanted to talk more about hydration because it's one of those things that we all know is important, but a lot of people tend to forget about. I actually pulled a couple of sources I've used in the past up in the background. So if you guys want some, Steve, I know you said you were doing other things, so you may not be able to talk as much. But here's like a list of some things water is important for in our body, and I thought this was awesome. And again, this is probably explaining why I am sweating my ass off right now. It regulates your body temperature, moistens. I know some people hate that word. It is a weird word. It moistens your tissues, the tissues in the eyes, nose, and mouth. Protects your body, organs, and tissues. I would love to learn more about how it does all these things. Carries nutrients and oxygen to cells. It lubricates joints. Lessens burden. That doesn't even make sense. Someone needs to tell them. Maybe I'm just stupid. And it helps dissolve minerals and nutrients to take them accessible to your body. I'm sorry, to make them more accessible to your body. And honestly, the one I like to hit on anymore is it lubricates your joints. I don't know if you guys ever knew this and knew how important water was for proper movement and like joint health. This is a new fact to me, and I love it. And the way I kind of remember how important it is, and this is why I'm grateful as hell that I had a job working in like a machine shop most of my life. So I work for a label manufacturing company, and I was a press operator there for a little bit. So I had a little experience working with the machines, and we always had to keep a lot of the gears and stuff like that lubricated with oil of some sort. So I kind of think about that and how, like, if the gears don't mesh up right inside the teeth and they're not properly lubricated, the presses would usually screw up. So that's kind of the way I think about it. If we don't keep our joints lubricated enough with water, then there's a good chance that they're going to start messing up. And water is definitely undervalued in society today. As I don't drink water. I'm a hypocrite right now. My water intake is slacking today. I've been averaging like 2.5 gallons of water a day lately. My water game's been on point, but not today. Not today. There were some other interesting things I found out about water. Where is it at? Apparently, older people need more water. That's what this website's saying. I feel like everybody needs more water. You don't have to just say older people or younger people. This one website, and I guess maybe I wonder if I can put it in the chat. If I can, I will. say something. I have been saying something. All right. Let me know if this works for you guys, because you can actually, if you have time and you look at it. Wait, I thought you could pin things in a live chat. If you guys have time and you look at it, there's a chart of what the color of your pee. I'm so immature about this right now, but you can tell it based off of this chart whether your pee looks healthy or whether you need to drink more water. And I think it's fucking awesome. Everyone should know those colors. We've been. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Jill. Everyone's got to drink more water. It makes the world go round. I'm pretty sure like most of the world is in fact water. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think the human body is like 60 or 80% water. I wish I had a portable, or I guess they make Bluetooth keyboards these days, or I guess a long ass cord. That way I could attach it to my laptop and just use my laptop since I'm staring at the screen. But what was I going to look up? I already forget. That happens so fast. It's insane in the membrane. Yeah, so if you guys have tuned into the regular episodes, you actually do hear me sing a little bit more these days. That's why I really want to figure out how to play what's on my laptop and put it on the screen while I'm doing the live stream, because that way you can hear me sing a little bit. And it may not be pretty, but I can promise you will remember it. Oh, what was that other thing? Oh, so I think I was talking about before anybody even entered the chat. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Jill, your post in the Facebook group today really made me think a little bit more. And before anybody joined, I was saying how I think I really believe that a lot of people, maybe honestly, I don't know the culture in other countries, so maybe you guys experience a little bit differently than me. But I believe that a lot of people are actually jealous of those who want to work out and take their health a bit more seriously. And that's why they're always saying things that may bring you down a little bit. For example, like, if you say, oh, I got to go to the gym, they're like, oh, I would never go to the gym. Or, oh, yeah, I'm going to wait till Monday to start. And I don't think people are saying, like, because why are they responding in that way if you're just saying you have to go to the gym, It almost doesn't make any sense. It's like, cool, I didn't really ask for your opinion, and you were just stating a fact. So it's like, I don't know. I think a lot of people get jealous of those who have the motivation and the willpower and the drive to go take better care of themselves. And they always kind of want to bring you down a peg because you're doing what they wish they could do. That's the way I see it a lot of the time, at least. And it kind of, in some ways, can motivate me a bit more to continue pushing forward. Sometimes I got to snap myself out of it. You actually can't see it, but I have like a bunch of things written on my wall over here to remind me, just because, this mindset, this mentality is like it's a constant battle. You have to always be reminding yourself. It's so easy to fall into like a weird funk. So easy to just kind of give up. So I think it's important to make sure that you're constantly reminding yourself. For sure. Mindset is definitely one of the things where it's not going to, I feel like it doesn't always stick. Like Steve said in the response to your Facebook post, motivation isn't always going to be there. So it's definitely being able to push past any, how do I want to phrase this? Lack of drive you have, I guess. That's what I'm going with. I think that sounds good. I think that sounds very good. So, I'm curious about how this works exactly, because when you go to participants in the live chat, I wonder if someone has to have an account. I wonder if they to be listed, because it says there's 4 people, but it only has you and I listed, Jill. So maybe it's just some random bot or something like that, or a YouTube overlord checking to make sure I'm not cursing and going against their. Oh, well, maybe one of them's Ralph too, but maybe it's a YouTube overlords making sure I'm not up to no good. Throwing out crazy conspiracy theories. I actually was watching a live stream. It was during the Joe Biden town hall, and they actually ripped the one live stream down. It was crazy. It was interesting. I didn't fully understand why, but I don't understand law. Ralph, so what you missed so far is water. I talked about water, even though I'm being a hypocrite. I do have some water today. But the problem is the more I drink, the faster this is going to end up wrapping up. Because water goes right through me. I was talking about mindset a little bit, just piggybacking off of Jill's post in the Facebook group. I don't know, Ralph, if you've gotten a chance to look at her post yet. You should. Also, I do want to give Ralph a huge shout out. He just completed 75 hard yesterday, and he looks fucking amazing. So, see in my office how many times? Yeah, right. Like every half an hour, bro. On a good day, like every half an hour. Maybe I'll just let the live stream go, and I'll go to the bathroom, and you guys can just stare at my walls, my mirror, my only door. What else do I got? The air conditioner right there. Going to comment on the group, just trying to. Yeah, dude, I can imagine. I mean, you have 3 or 4 classes today, and this is like right in between it. More power to you, man. I give you so much respect. I don't know how. I have no idea how you're juggling school. School's cool, but okay. My rhyme game isn't there today, so I'm gonna throw in the towel on that. But yeah, Jill, I don't know if you've ever seen what 75 hard entails, but that's yeah, dude. Right? Mental toughness is huge. 75 hard was really good for that, and I was talking to a friend about 75 hard today, and Jill, I will explain it in a minute just so you can get a better understanding of what it is if you haven't seen it. But it's like been like more of like a lifestyle change for me now. It's like these are the things I want to make sure I'm getting two 45-minute workouts in, even if I'm walking twice a day. It's been awesome just to kind of keep myself in like a regimen and keep myself accountable. So Joe, basically what 75 hard is this guy, his name is Andy Frisella. He's an entrepreneur for a supplement company. He owns a supplement company, and a couple other businesses. I'm not too sure exactly, but he came up with a program for 75 days. You have to, oh wait, no, I can't type. I don't feel like walking over there either. So you can't, there's no cheat meal. So you have to follow, he puts a diet. Like I kind of look at it more as like a meal plan because I always associate diet with weight loss for some reason. I think it's just in my own head. So follow a meal plan, 2 45-minute workouts a day. One of them has to be outside. I'm totally drawing a blank. 1 gallon of water. You have to take a progress pic every day. No cheat meals or alcohol. And there's one more. Ralph, if you know it, feel free to say. I'm totally drawing a blank here. Ball sack. Anyway, so you have to do this for 75 days. And if you fail at any one of those tasks, you have to start from the beginning all over again. I got to day 67 and then realized I forgot to take a progress picture. So I had to fucking start over again. Ralph did it all the way through, man. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, dude, right? Like, again, you don't have to do... Oh, right. That's it. The 10 pages. How did I forget that one? That's the one that's helped me a lot. Just because it's helped me as a personal trainer a bit more, where I can... I've been reading books on how human movement's supposed to flow better. And I hate reading. So this has reignited that like drive to want to learn almost. Yeah, I would recommend everyone try it too. Just because like it doesn't have to be. I've seen people criticize it and they criticize it because they say it's extreme. And I wouldn't say it's extreme because you don't have to do 2 45-minute workouts where you're killing yourself. You don't have to restrict your calories to the point where you're like starving yourself. I don't think giving up alcohol in general, but for 75 days is a bad thing. I don't think excluding yourself from cheat meals is a bad thing either. I think these are all good things. And reading, I mean, pretty sure we all know that reading is good. Educating yourself is huge, especially if you want to progress more in the world. Man, at least for me. So cheers to that. Cheers to progressing. And to Ralph. Cheers. Like I need more caffeine. I might put my head through a wall today. but I got shit to do, as I'm sure you guys understand. You guys started off running most of my days, so I had to readjust and start. Yeah, man, for sure. Right, like I did the same thing. I started off running, and I realized that I am not in the right shape to run. But so I had to readjust. Yeah, no, and adjust to do that. And I think that you'll check yourself real quick if you want to complete the program, which you did, obviously. So that's awesome, man. I'm so fucking pumped for you. I'm so pumped to see you get back into an actual gym too. Personally, just because I've been in the gym and just how excited I've been, I'm sure you're going to be just as excited to get back. Jill, are you able to go back to the gym, or are they opened over by you? I know Steve, I forget where he said he lives in England, but he did. Yeah, I bet, man. He did say that, or I saw him post something earlier saying his gyms were open. Hell yeah. Walking is the best exercise. When I did an episode of my podcast with my friend Shane, he said something about, I think, walking twice a day. You know, I'm actually not going to say it because I'm already drawing a blank. You guys should just check it out. Fudge. I want to say it helps your creativity, but I forget already. Yeah, dude, that's a good point, Ralph. It definitely helps clear your mind. I would agree with that 110%. Holy shit, that's a good. I honestly hadn't even thought about that until right now. That's a good point. I do most of my thinking there when I'd go for a walk or in the shower. Shower's the best time. But yeah, being back in the gym is so exciting. You definitely take the little things for granted. I didn't realize how much I liked working out in a gym, like just being around more people that are inspired to keep pushing forward. Even it's like, and that's the thing that people don't understand. I think about, like, everyone's self-conscious to start going to a gym. And what I think a lot of people don't understand is when they start going to a gym, there's a lot of people in there that are just rooting for them to keep going. You know, if you used to book a place, just take a shower. Measures me. Oh, okay. I understand that. That's why I've only been going. I'm the same way. That's why I've only been going to this one specific gym. That's been defying our governor's orders like crazy. How have you felt the environment impacted your motivation? What do you mean, Ralph? How have you felt? Like, do you mean at the gym, or just need you to clarify a little bit? But yeah, Jill, I definitely agree. I'm the same way with the gym I go to. They don't require masks. They do ask you social distance, but they're not like assholes about it. I think they've counted since they've been open back in May, and they have almost 50,000 people that have come into their gym and no positive COVID tests have come from it. I think they're getting close to 50,000. There's so many months. Yeah. So, dude, like I said, I have been more motivated because I'm around more people, like especially at Tilly's, Ralph. I know you remember being there. There's a lot more people. It's less like commercial gyms, and it's more people who like really truly like to lift, and they have goals, like whether it be strongmen or power lifters or something like that. So it's super, super cool to see more people who are motivated. It pushes me, and I see guys like just grinding out sets, and it just really amps me up. And it's a great way to start my day. Going to the gym is so social. Yeah, no, 100%. So at the gym I've been going to, I'm new there, so I've only really talked to the owners just because I really appreciate what they're fighting for. So I want to like thank them for everything they're doing. But I haven't really talked to many other people just because I've been working out in the morning and there's not as many people. Plus, like, the only time I got social at the gym, and sorry, I just kind of like burped into the mic. The only time I was super social at the gym was when I worked at a gym, and I kind of had to be more. Other than that, I just kind of keep it as like I go in, I work out, and that's that. But, you know, honestly, I want to own a gym one day, and I definitely want to create that kind of community, that sense of like community there. So I definitely need to get better at it. Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing. And like I said, well, maybe that's not. You know, I think community is huge. I think just seeing people that think like you is huge. But like just being able to have the equipment that you want, like to be able to perform the exercises you like so much, that definitely can make a difference too. I've missed deadlifting, and I'm actually doing a deadlift focused exercise tomorrow, or workout tomorrow. So I definitely hear you that I miss the equipment too. That's just why I'm so pumped to be back at it. And I'm sorry if it's like rubbing it in. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. And Ralph, I think you're gonna like the new program, man. I really do. I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look at it yet, but I really do think you're gonna like it. Um, I think there's a lot of different aspects to weight training, resistance training, and I think a lot of people don't explore it. They just stick with the only movements they know how to do. I felt relaxed and happy to go and do my workout compared to a few years when I began. Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. The gym is like I think it's a good place to make friends. And even if they're just gym friends, I think that's cool as shit. Compared to, again, I feel like a lot of people in the beginning of their journey definitely get skeptical about going to the gym. Though it sounds great. Okay, cool. That's awesome, Ralph. Yeah, I definitely think people have a really bad, I guess, misconception about the gym. I find that a lot of people feel judged when they first walk in. It's like, again, I think more people are just pumped to see you start to take control of your health and your life. I know I get pumped when I see that. Like when I would run through a town over here, they have like a runway or a running path. I guess that is what you would call it. And I would see overweight people out exercising, trying to run or walk, whatever they were doing, but like just busting their ass, and it used to pump me up. It really did, right? Yeah, leaving it full of endorphins. That's the truth. I've been like so amped up after my workouts lately. The problem is, and this is the one downside to the gym, is driving to it and driving back. Because then I come out of the gym like pumped up, ready to like smash a brick with my forehead. And I can't because I got to drive my car home. If I didn't have to drive the car, maybe I would find a brick. I have a pretty hard head. I think I could handle it. But one way or another, being able to lift heavier has made me also want to put my head through a wall. Like, and it sounds kind of drastic and almost unnecessary, but it's a good thing. That's the truth, Ralph. That is the truth. Oh my God, that's so true. Well, no, I actually, I had a bang this morning, and it was some kind of apple crisp flavor. Man, I'm just like, I'm trying them because they do taste good. I'm not going to lie, but it's just like, why? Why can't you just give me something that's like a little scoop and I can just throw it back real fast and like, boom, I'm ready to bounce off a wall. I just don't feel like buying pre-workout. I should probably just buy a pre-workout. Realistically, buying buying a bang for like $3.50 or whatever other, like I have Celsius here for like $3 is probably going to cost me more in the long run. But they don't call it bang for no reason. So that's probably why, like you said, Ralph, it's the bang talk, and it makes me want to bang my head against the wall. But it had me, actually, I did strict overhead press today, and I got 95 pounds up. And like, that's not really that far off from where I was prior to COVID, but like actually more importantly, prior to my injury, my back injury. So I'm really pumped about that. And because my nutrition's been more on point, I have a feeling the strength gains are going to come back quick. For sure. And I am excited as fuck for that. What else do we got here? But you know what? Actually, because I think I said this in the beginning before anybody joined, because we're coming up on a half an hour here in total, and I actually do have to get to work today. Easily, man. No doubt, bro. No fucking doubt about that. Yeah, I have. So I switched my schedule up at work, where I'm working like 6 to 7 hours a day during the week, and I'm actually coming in for like 3 or 4 hours every weekend. I work like my job is like 5 minutes away from my house, so it's like perfect. I can go there, do what I got to do, and leave. But I am trying to make as much money as possible before I move. For anybody who does, well, Ralph, Joe, I don't know if you know this, and it's not like it really is going to affect you at all, but I'm actually moving out of the state, and I don't know what the equivalence to that would be over by you. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So I'm going to wrap the podcast episode up there today. Oh my God. Hold on. Now I have to announce that this is what the Apple News, what Apple News just informed me of. They got COVID. Then the public shaming began. Plus the rise of three-parent families and more fascinating weekend reads is the news article or whatever Apple is trying to push onto my face right now. What is happening? They got COVID, then the public shaming began. Keep stopping. Do you have you have an iPhone, Joel, or? Yeah, I mean, I signed up for well, actually, I didn't even sign up for the Apple News thing. I downloaded it because my dad told me that that's where he got his news from. So I wanted to see what kind of agenda Apple's pushing. Oh, okay. And this is interesting. Like, I find this fascinating. They got COVID and then they got publicly shamed. I find it so interesting that this is the world we live in today, that people, like, you can't even have a difference of opinion. You know, even about the mask thing. I just don't get it. I mean, and businesses are more than capable of just being like, yo, you don't have a mask, you can't come in, whatever. Oh, that'll definitely do it. That'll definitely do it. I have that problem a lot too. And I have like the cloud storage. And it's like $1 a month for like whatever I have. I mean, they charge so much just for iCloud storage space. I wonder how much it actually costs them to host something like the cloud. These are the things that I'm curious about. These are the things, and how you can be shamed for apparently contracting COVID. Yeah, I definitely agree about the mask thing. It's I don't know exactly the rules by you, Jill. I definitely think it's I think they should they should allow people to make up their own mind about it, especially if they're not lying about the information, which it's really starting to seem hard to believe because the World Health Organization, I cannot talk. The World Health Organization says one thing and then retracts the statement like 2 weeks later. And then I think this is the end of August, like a month ago. The CDC said that you don't have to worry about testing asymptomatic people. And you should definitely double check me on this because I don't remember exactly. But then they went back on that, and it's just like back and forth. It's like, what do you believe? So honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what, man, I'm just going to follow my instinct. And my instinct tells me that wearing the mask is there's just something not right about it. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Joe. But this is just my opinion. I don't care what people do. I just want to kind of be left alone. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, do you wear a mask? Wear it in your car. Wear it at your house. Wear it in the shower. Like, I really don't care. Just leave me the fuck alone. That's just kind of where I'm at. But I know it's not that easy. If only we lived in that world. But we don't. But I am going to wrap it up here today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I fucking appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Ralph, congratulations again. Yeah, totally. I 100% agree with you, Jill. 100%. And Jill, if you actually want more information on 75 Hard, let me know. I can send you the link. I sent it to Ralph a while back. So let me know. And I will definitely talk to you guys later. And also, thank you for being active in the Facebook group so far. It's really, really exciting to see, and it really pumps me up. So I'm excited for all this. Nice one next week. Yeah, probably gonna. My plan is to make this like a weekly thing where I hop on here. We can have conversation. I like hearing your guys' opinions about things, your experiences and stuff like that. And I would really, when I had the idea for starting a community, like Facebook is just kind of awesome for that reason alone, in my opinion. But it was kind of selfish at first because I really wanted people to share my journey with and vice versa. But now I kind of want to also bring more people into it and they can become friends and share stories and stuff. Social media has given us this great opportunity, so I want to take it. So again, thank you for tuning into the show, guys. And I'll talk to you guys later. You know what? Let me end it the right way. I will check you guys out in the next episode. Peace out, fam. Boom.